What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with JesseW. And today we're going to go over a day trading recap. Check it out. All right, guys, let's jump into the video now. What we're going to do is we're going to cover the trade that I took today, as well as some of the charts, and go over that. All right, so just a little general recap of the morning's action here. I'm going to show you the charts, show you the trades, and we'll go from there. As well as remember to check the links in the comment and description section. I'm going to leave you a link down there where you can join us in chat at the daytraderchatroom.com for free on Mondays, or you can join us for a full week, a 5-day trial actually, where you are going to have access to your dashboard. You're going to have access to some courses, video lesson library, stuff like that, some of our resources, and the live chat as well for $5. All right, so check that out in the link in the description and comment section below. Now let's go ahead and jump into the charts. All right, guys, so let's jump into today's recap here. And today's recap, here's the watch list. Unfortunately, Kevin was out today, but he did come in and put up the watch list for us, and he went over it with you live in pre-market. That was awesome of him to do. We had basically the same watch list, which is rare. Usually we have a little bit different of a watch list, but we had all the same ones: TEL, VTNR, SOS. He had two that I didn't have on watch, and the reality is the only reason I didn't have Lizzie on watch is because I kind of forgot to put it on there. But here's my watch list: VTNR, TELL, SOS, TSLA. And then I talked about AMC, EXPR, GME. I was expecting these to have inside days. And I really wanted them to have inside days. And we're going to go over why I wanted that here. So let's go over right here to the AMC chart. Here's the AMC chart. I was hoping today we would kind of like have an inside day here. And then maybe we would kind of flag right in here on the daily chart over the next couple days. That's what I was hoping for. So that next week on Tuesday or Wednesday, we could get that explosive move out of the flag and send us up over 20. That's what I was hoping for, but we didn't get it. We didn't get it, so I was like, all right, whatever. So then, you come here, and for me, and I know that, this is going to be on YouTube, so I know there are people that are going to give me some comments down there, but the reality is there was nothing in here for me to trade. There wasn't. There was no pattern. This is just up, down, sideways chop. There's no pattern there. So I couldn't get into a trade there. And then it just went straight up. It went straight up. We finally had one little pull in right in here, touched the 9 EMA, and then launched off. And then here later, I was like, okay, well, maybe if we can get a pullback down here to VWAP, maybe. But it doesn't even pull in there. It just went. So no trades for me on AMC today. Now, yesterday I had an awesome trade on AMC on a very nice clean pattern. There it was. We had that very nice trade, okay, on AMC where we were holding the 9 EMA and the 38.2 Fibonacci zone right in here, okay? And we caught that trade here in chat and we killed it. That was a very nice trade. But that was a nice clean pattern on a gap up. This, we had a gap down and we had a bunch of chop. So being a trend trader, there was nothing for me to check out there in the meanwhile. Okay, so nothing for me on AMC, unfortunately, because of that. It has broken through resistance that it had not broken since before 2018. Look at this. This is 2018 right here. Okay, that's 2018. So definitely something to keep on watch for next week. But I mean, this thing needs to cool its jets eventually. 1, 2, 3, 4 big green days in a row. It's got to cool its jets here eventually. Now, let's move on to the rest of the watch list. I had Tesla on watch, but Tesla was very choppy off the open here. Look at that. Look at this thing. Boom, high. Kept back down here to the lows. Get back up here to test the highs area. Come back down here, make fresh new lows. And then, out of nowhere, look at this. Straight up move. And then chop. It's very difficult, to be honest. I do have one trade today, and we'll go over that one here in a minute. SOS was also on the watch list, but that's just traded sideways. Like I said in pre-market, I didn't expect a lot out of SOS. So, TELL was my first trade of the day. And wow, see what I told you guys, that this one would have a shot here at making new highs. It's such a shame that it stopped me out of my last piece right here. Just shook me out and went. But I mean, the reality is I had to stop out there. I had to stop out. It broke clear underneath my support zone, and it could have easily just done, you know, let me delete this. It could have easily done this. Could have easily done that. Easily. You're not going to just hold past your support zone. You can't. You have a trade plan for a reason. So on TELL, let me grab my alerts. On TELL, we had this nice move, very similar to that AMC move. I missed that, unfortunately, because I was looking at AMC. So I missed this entire move right here. I missed that entire move right there. This would have been an awesome one because I could have had a starter entry in here with my ads, my final ad, and then, you know, boom, first take profits. Would have been a very nice trade. But I missed that one watching AMC. So I got on the mic, I told you guys, right, I missed this. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for a pullback. That's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to wait for a pullback and see if I can catch a nice trade on this one. So I threw out my Fibonacci levels and I told you guys, all right, I'm going to be watching that 380 area. We pull in. I'm going to try to catch it here. We pull in. Okay, I can't. We pulled in and we were right here. And I saw it getting bought up and I was like, guys, I'm not going to buy this at 390 right now, 393, when my stop is underneath 380. I can't do it. I can't do it. So I'm going to sit here and I'm going to wait. And wait I did. And we finally pull in to that 380 area. So it kind of finally pulled in here. And I get my starter position. I add on this candle right here. And we have the move up to the highs again. So I'm long 385. I take some profits off at 393 and 395. Why am I taking profits off there? Well, because we could, I mean, look, we could have easily triple top. This is already a double top. We could have easily triple top and dumped. So why would I not take some profits off there, right? I'm long from 385. My stop is just underneath 380. So I'm going to take some profits off up here. I take some profits off up here, some profits off 393, more profits off 395, and then I hold on to the rest of my position and I get stopped out of that right here when we break underneath the support zone. Stop out of the rest right there, 378. Nonetheless, you know, since I had my take profits off up here, I was able to book some profits, and even though I took a small loss on this last take here, on that last piece of the position, it's still a green trade. Now, unfortunately, it does, you know, shake me out there, and then it goes. But I had to be a disciplined trader and stick to my trade plan. Had it not pierced underneath the support zone, right? Had we come back down here, held it. Right? Had we held it and then begin that bounce, I would have been possibly tempted to add back to my full size or near my full size in here looking for that push through the highs. And that would have been a banger of a trade there. But, you know, I had to be disciplined because this could have easily just done this. Just as easily as it reclaimed VWAP, it could have done that. And then what? Now you're here. This is how people hold bags. Because now you're like, oh, what do I do now? Should I stop out? Should I average down? Please no, right? That's why you stick to your trade plans. There was no pattern here. It violated the pattern. It violated the pattern. So I had to cut it loose. Now I reclaimed it 9 minutes later. But hey, that's just the way trading goes. And now we're up here at 413 high a day. Let me see here. What is it? 413 high a day, and I had to let it go. Small green trade, but green nonetheless. Now, why did I miss this reclaim? Because sometimes I've seen this happen and I've gotten back in on the reclaim. Well, the reason I missed out on the reclaim here is because we were watching VTNR, because VTNR was also another one we were watching. We had that explosive move right through VWAP on a nice increase in volume, and I was watching to see if it was going to give us a calm pullback on low volume back down here. That's what I was talking about. Now, we didn't get that calm pullback. We got a violation of the support zone. And while all that was happening, we were waiting for that setup. That's when TEL reclaimed and went. So it's a shame, but hey, I mean, you can't trade them all, right? You can't be everywhere at once. So you're bound to miss some place, but at least we caught that one there for a nice little profit. Not a home run trade, but it's still a nice little green trade to add to the day and the week. Well, guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. If you have any questions, drop it in the comment section below for me. I'll be happy to come around and answer them. Remember to smash the like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you're alerted when I upload my next video. And check it out. Trade ideas in the description section and comment section. 15% off coupon code with my link, and I'll catch you on the next one.